Horses are lining up across the course. They're all in line, and away they go. Straight to it on the outside. Bag of Hammers from between horses now goes to the front with Straight to it racing in second place. Sharp's Island in third. As they head towards the first of 11 fences, Bag of Hammers and James Slater holding on to about a 3-length advantage. Straight to it, Willie Dowland racing in second place. Grinding Speed moving up on the outside to take over third with Sharp's Island alongside. Red Ghost moving up with How to Forget there also. As the leader is at the second race, Bag of Hammers running and jumping on the front end. Straight to it racing in second place. Grinding Speed follows in third, followed by Sharp's Island. How Regrets racing in fifth place as the leader is at the third fence. Bag of Hammers now on top by 7 or 8 lengths. Grinding Speed takes over second with Straight to it on the outside, racing in third place. Sharp's Island follows in fourth with How Regrets. Red Goes Sumo Power, and Fog Island completes the field as they race towards the first turn. We're midway around the first turn and heading towards the fourth fence. Bag of Hammers all alone on the front end. Grinding Speed Straight to it. Those two vying for second at the fence. Bag of Hammers on top by many lengths now. Grinding Speed races in second place. Straight to it races in third. The leader is at the next fence. Bag of Hammers over that one safely. Racing towards the 6 of 11 fences with one more time to go around. Bag of Hammers spreading away to a big lead. He's at least 30 lengths on top. Grinding Speed jumps in second place. Sharp's Island moves straight to it. That was Grinding Speed going down at the fence, losing his rider. Racing into and around the turn, Bag of Hammers on top. It's a long ways back to Jacob Robertson, Sharp's Island. Racing in second place, Straight to it in third, followed by Sumo Power, Red Goes, Fog Island, and How Regrets. Bag of Hammers is the one to catch, and he's got at least a 30-35 length lead as he heads towards the next fence. Bag of Hammers all alone on the front end. Now racing in second place is Sharp's Island, Straight to it in third, followed by Sumo Power. Fog Island, Red Ghost. And How Regrets completes the field. The leader is at and over the next fence. Bag of Hammers. Only 3 more fences remains, and he's got a very big lead. Jumping in second place is Sharp's Island, a long ways behind the leader. The leader is at the next fence. Bag of Hammers. Now only 2 fences remain for the leader, 3 for the rest of the field. Sharp's Island jumps in second place, Straight to it in third. Super Power on the outside in fourth. Red Goes. Fog Island and How Regrets. Bag of Hammers still with a big lead. He's at least 20 to 25 lengths on top with about a quarter of a mile to go. Bag of Hammers seems to be short in stride just a bit, but the others have still got a lot of ground to make up. They turn around. Bag of Hammers on top. Sharp's Island and Jacob Roberts making up some ground in second place. Bag of Hammers still has a big lead with 1 fence remaining. It's Bag of Hammers on top. Sharp's Island trying to get there from second place. Straight to it in third at the last. Bag of Hammers is over safely with the lead. Trying to make up ground on the inside with Jacob Roberts and Sharp's Island. Bag of Hammers on top. Sharp's Island lining up. We got a race as it goes to the line. Sharp's Island to win by 3/4 of the length. Bag of Hammers followed by Straight to it. That is a photo.
Ladies and gentlemen, the results now for the first race, the PNC Maiden Race, are official. The winner, number 6, Sharp's Island, owned by Dumbarton Farm, trained by Thomas H. Voss, and ridden to victory by Jacob Roberts in the time of 3:43 flat.
Pardon me?
Is steeplechasing?
No, I've got another horse. Both of them were flat horses. And Easy Red is running up at Monmouth today in that the big race up there. But been pretty lucky with
Wonderful.
this is Sharp's Island's been out twice, I think.
Huh?
But he found himself today, it looks like.
They're now lining up. They're all in line, and away they go. James Slater goes to the lead at once on Harry's Crown. Jacob Robertson Canardley racing in second place, about 2.5 lengths behind the leader as they head towards the first of 11 fences. Harry's Crown with the lead now, opening up by about 3 lengths. Canardley racing in second place, followed by Expel, Blue Rider, Summersville, Sword of Dubai, and Johann Starr as they head quickly towards the second of 11 fences. Harry's Crown went to the lead at the start, maintaining now about a 3.5 length advantage over Canardley, who's been second throughout. Expel moves up on the outside to take over third, with Summersville right behind him in fourth place as the leaders are approaching the third fence. Harry's Crown running and jumping with the lead. Canardley stalking him from second place. Summersville and Gus Dahl now moving up on the inside of Expel. Those two vying for third place, followed by Blue Rider, Sword of Dubai, and Johann Starr completing the field as they race midway around the turn. Heading now towards the fourth fence. Harry's Crown and James Slater on top by about 2.5 lengths. Canardley right behind him in second place. Expel and Liam McVicker close up in third. Sword of Dubai is there also under Robbie Walsh as they're at the fourth fence. Harry's Crown over safely with the lead. Canardley racing in second place. Summersville and Gus Dahl racing in third place with Expel in fourth as they jump the fifth fence. Now racing towards the 6th of 11 fences. One more time to go around. Harry's Crown on top. Harry's Crown is followed by Summersville now moving into second place with Canardley in third. Expel, Johann Starr, Sword of Dubai, and Blue Rider and Matt McCarron completing the field. They race towards the turn. Harry's Crown has had the lead from the beginning. Summersville is now taking over second place, only about 2 to 2.5 lengths behind the leader. It's a gap of 1.5 lengths farther back to Canardley, who races in third. Expel now taking over fourth place with Sword of Dubai moving a bit closer to the others. Johann Starr is there also, and Blue Rider as they straighten away down the backside. Harry's Crown is still the one to catch. Summersville races closest to him with Canardley alongside, and Expel is moving up on the outside. Harry's Crown with about a 2-length lead. Expel and Liam McVicker now racing to within about a length of the leader as they head towards the next fence. Only 3 remain after this. Harry's Crown with the lead from the beginning. Summersville races in second place. Expel on the outside in third with Johann Starr between the horses. Canardley is there also as they race towards the turn. They're tightly bunched on the front end with Blue Rider completing the field. Canardley now puts his head out in front as Jacob Roberts takes the lead by about 1.25 lengths. Expel racing in second place with Harry's Crown alongside. Johann Starr, Summersville, Sword of Dubai, and Blue Rider completing the field. They race towards the second last. Canardley and Jacob Roberts twisting a bit and losing his rider there. Harry's Crown, Expel in the middle of the course. Harry's Crown on the inside. Blue Rider making up ground under Matt McCarron, and they head into the final 16th of a mile. Blue Rider now rallied from last to first. Blue Rider, Sword of Dubai, Expel, and Harry's Crown.
Horses to the paddock for the third race. Direct your attention to the...
Congratulations, Matt. An eventful trip.
Thank you very much. No, I have nobody to thank but the horse. He saved my bacon at the last, and after I pulled both my feet out of the irons, he put up with my flopping around him like a dead fish on his back and just kept finding more and got to wire in front and got the job done.
Well, you're as stylish a dead fish as I've ever seen.
Thank you.
So the plan was to switch him off out the back, get him to relax?
He tends to, a couple times I've ridden him before, he tends to like to feel like he's running off with you, and if he, like, you know, you have a loop in the reins, he kind of feels like he's getting run off his feet. Mm-hmm. And so I was a little worried down the back because they kind of gotten away from him, and I just kind of kept smooching and taking another hold of him. And as soon as he started picking up some horses turning for home, he really responded and got his confidence going and ran them down even despite missing the last 2 fences.
Now, did the loose horse bother you at all?
No.
No, not at all. Well, congratulations. That was a great performance.
Thank you very much.
You still got it.
Ugly it is.
Yeah.
They're all in line. And away they go. Major Price sprints to the lead at once, opening up by 7, 8, 9 widening lengths as he heads towards the first of 17 fences. At the first fence, Major Price running and jumping on the front end under Mark Beecher. Quasimodo jumps in second, followed by Patriots Path, In Case You're a Minor, moving up on the inside in third. As the leader is at the second fence, Major Price all alone on the front end. Quasimodo racing in second place with In Case You're a Minor in third. The leader is now approaching the third fence. That's Major Price and Mark Beecher running and jumping on the front end. He's followed by Quasimodo, and In Case You're a Minor, those two dueling for second. Fourth place is Patriots Path, followed by Prospector's Strike. Bon Cato on the inside of Gather No Moss. Delta Park up on the outside. And Brands Hatch completes the field, but they've got a long ways to go. This is the first of 3 times to go around the course. Major Price has opened up by at least 50 lengths. Heading now towards the fourth fence, Major Price and Mark Beecher all alone on the front end. The rest of the field at least 40 lengths back and more. Major Price clears the fourth fence. Now he's galloping towards the fifth as the others are approaching the fourth. At the fourth fence, In Case You're Minor jumps in second place. The leader, Major Price, jumps the next fence and heads towards the sixth. Major Price with the lead. Major Price approaching the fence in front of the stand. Oh! Takes out a couple rails, but stays up. In Case You're a Minor, followed by Quasimodo, Gather No Moss, Patriots Path. At the fence, In Case You're a Minor jumps in second place. Quasimodo with Patriots Path on the inside, racing in third. Gather No Moss is there also with Prospector Strike, Delta Park, Bon Cato, and Brands Hatch. Major Price still on top by many. As he races midway around the turn, the others are entering the turn. It's Major Price on top. Straighten away down the backside. Major Price on top by many lengths. Here comes the rest of the field. In Case You're a Minor, Patriots Path is there also. Major Price approaching the seventh fence. Going a little bit easier now and jumping that one better. In Case You're a Minor jumps in or heads towards the fence in second place. In Case You're a Minor jumping in second, Patriots Path with Prospector Strike alongside. The leader is at and over the next fence. Now galloping towards the ninth, Major Price almost a fence ahead. In Case You're a Minor now racing in second place, Prospector Strike and Patriots Path. The leader, Major Price, jumping all alone on the front end. His lead is not as much as it once was, but he's still on top by a comfortable margin. In Case You're a Minor and Ben Swope with Justin Batoff racing with Prospector Strike. Those two are vying for second place with Patriots Path and Willie Dowling right behind them, followed by Gather No Moss, Quasimodo, Delta Park, Brands Hatch, and Bon Cato, content to let the others set the pace. The leader is straightened away and heading towards the 10th of what was 17 fences. Major Price has had the lead from the beginning. At the fence, Major Price on top and heading towards the next. Prospector Strike races in second place and jumps in second place, followed by In Case You're a Minor, Patriots Path, Gather No Moss. The leader is at the 11th. Major Price now heading towards the 12th, but they are going to be waved off around the 12th. Major Price on top, Prospector Strike in second place, Patriots Path and Willie Dowling in third, followed by Gather No Moss. In Case You're a Minor, Delta Park, Quasimodo, Brands Hatch, and Bon Cato. They do have one more time to go around. Major Price has led from the beginning. Prospector Strike has moved to within striking distance. Now only about 7 or 8 lengths separates those two. And it's a gap of at least 10 more lengths back to Patriots Path with Gather No Moss and Mark Watts moving up on the outside. Major Price on top by about 5 or 6 lengths as they race to the backside. Major Price on top by 5 as they straighten away for the 12th fence. Major Price, Prospector Strike in second place, Patriots Path, Gather No Moss is there also, vying for third. At the next fence, Major Price still running and jumping with at least a 4.5 or 5 length advantage. Prospector Strike, Gather No Moss, Patriots Path, Brands Hatch and Liam McVicker have rallied from far back and now have taken over third place. Major Price still on top, has about a 4-length advantage. Prospector Strike, Patriots Path now moves up on the outside under Willie Dowland to take over second place with Prospector Strike on the inside. We've got a race on the front end now with only 2 more fences to go. Major Price still with the lead. Prospector Strike racing in second place. Gather No Moss, Patriots Path. Brands Hatch is there also with Delta Park and Bon Cato making up ground under Chris Reed. It's anybody's horse race as they race around the turn. It's only about 10 and 11 lengths front to back as they straighten away with only 2 more fences to clear. Major Price and Mark Beecher still on top. Gather No Moss races closest to him. Patriots Path on the extreme outside at the fence. Major Price still with a slight lead. Gather No Moss. Prospector Strike trying to come through on the inside. Gather No Moss under pressure to make up ground. Brands Hatch is there also with Patriots Path tightly bunched as they clear the final fence and they race into the stretch. Major Price, but here comes Delta Park and Fritz Boniface. They head towards the wire. Delta Park rallies from far back to win this one going away. Gather No Moss in second place.
And the victor at number 11, the time 6:04 and 2.
Well, congratulations, Fritz. Relatively smooth trip.
Yeah, he got into a good groove and just settled, and I know he had speed at the end, so I just waited, and when I saw my hole, I took it.
Excellent. They handled the ground well?
Yeah, I was a little worried about that at first, but, he felt fine, and he was jumping along nicely, and he got around and got done.
Awesome. You made it look all too easy.
Yeah. Nah, it's all the horse. It's not the horse, it's the rider. Or it's not the rider, it's the horse. That's what it is.
Congratulations.
They're all in line. Looks like we'll have to try that another time. And they're off and running as they head towards the first fence. Swagger Stick and Willie Dowling taking the lead, followed by Glacial Sting, Mach 10. Ordered to Listen, Just Say Boo, Gorgeous Charger, and Mr. Tack. At the first fence, Swagger Stick on top by about 8 lengths. Glacial Sting races close to them in second place. Mach 10 races in third, followed by Order to Listen. Mr. Tack is there also as the leader. Swagger Stick is at the second fence. Swagger Stick jumping with the lead, followed by Glacial Sting. Mach 10 on the inside in third. Order to Listen. Mr. Tack, Just Say Boo on the outside of Gorgeous Charger as the leader. Swagger Stick continues over the third fence. Swagger Stick followed by Glacial Sting. Mach 10 racing in third place, followed by Order to Listen on the outside. Now moving a bit closer to the leaders. Mr. Tack, Gorgeous Charger follows with Just Say Boo, and Chris Reed completing the field as Swagger Stick leads into and around the turn. Swagger Stick on top by about 10 lengths, has led from the beginning. Order to Listen and Jacob Roberts now taking over second place with Glacial Sting close up in third. Mach 10, Mr. Tack is there also with Gorgeous Charger and Just Say Boo as Swagger Stick jumps the fourth fence. Swagger Stick all alone on the front end. Order to Listen and Jacob Roberts racing in second place. We lost a good portion of the fourth fence as they head towards and over the fifth. Swagger Stick, Order to Listen, Mr. Tack and Fritz Boniface, Glacial Sting, Mach 10, Gorgeous Charger, and Just Say Boo. At the sixth fence, Swagger Stick continuing to set the pace. He's on top by about 5 lengths. Order to Listen racing in second place, followed by Mr. Tack, Mach 10, Glacial Sting, Gorgeous Charger, and Just Say Boo. Racing around the turn, Swagger Stick maintaining at least a 5-length advantage. Ordered to Listen races closest to him in second place, followed by Mr. Tack, another 6 lengths farther back in third. Mach 10, Glacial Sting, Gorgeous Charger, and Just Say Boo. As they start to straighten away down the backside of the course, Swagger Stick, where he's been from the beginning, he's on top by about 5.5 lengths. Ordered to Listen has been stalking him throughout the race. Mr. Tack racing in third with Mach 10 in fourth. At the fence, Swagger Stick going a bit better over that one. Ordered to Listen races in second place. Mr. Tack close up throughout in third, followed by Mach 10, Gorgeous Charger, Glacial Sting, and Just Say Boo. Swagger Stick still with the lead. Heading now towards the 9th fence. Swagger Stick, where he's been from the beginning. Mr. Tack now takes over second place with Ordered to Listen in third. Swagger Stick twisted a bit over that one, but Dowling stays aboard and still maintains the lead as they race into the turn. Ordered to Listen on the outside of Mr. Tack. Those two vying for second with Gorgeous Charger and James Slater on the outside. In fourth place with Mach 10 moving up on the inside now. Just Say Boo and Glacial Sting completes the field. This is the second of 3 times to go around. Swagger Stick on top by 8 or 9 lengths as he straightens away. They are going to be waved around this fence. Swagger Stick on top, Mr. Tack and Fritz Boniface in second place. Ordered to Listen, Mach 10 is there also with Gorgeous Charger, Just Say Boo, and Glacial Sting now completes the field. As they head towards the 10th fence, Swagger Stick on top. Ordered to Listen, Mr. Tack alongside Gorgeous Charger, Mach 10 racing in 5th place with Just Say Boo and Glacial Sting. At the fence in front of the stand, it's Swagger Stick maintaining a 7 or 8 lengths. Ordered to Listen racing in second place. And Just Say Boo lost his rider at the fence. Swagger Stick continuing on the front end. Ordered to Listen regaining second place. James Slater has moved into third place with Gorgeous Charger. Mach 10, Mr. Tack, and Glacial Sting completes the field. This is their final time to go around. Swagger Stick has had the lead from the beginning. He's still maintaining a 4.5 length advantage over Ordered to Listen, who has stalked him much of the way. Gorgeous Charger right behind those two racing in third place, followed by Mach 10. And Mr. Tack is the leader, and field is heading now towards the 12th fence. Final time to go around. Swagger Stick running and jumping now on the front end. Ordered to Listen going well over that one with Gorgeous Charger moving just a bit closer in third. Mach 10 and Mr. Tack racing in 5th place. It's a long ways back to Glacial Sting. Swagger Stick leads over the 13th fence. Swagger Stick on top, Gorgeous Charger now racing in second from between horses. Ordered to Listen in third as they head towards the next fence. Swagger Stick, Gorgeous Charger moving up on the inside under James Slater to challenge for the lead. Swagger Stick now racing in second place as Gorgeous Charger has gone to the front. Ordered to Listen on the outside, racing in 5th place, but only about 4 lengths off the lead as it's anybody's horse race among this group as they race around the turn. Gorgeous Charger on top. Swagger Stick is about 2.5 lengths back, racing in second place. Mach 10 with Ordered to Listen on the outside. They've only got one more fence to go. They're being waved around this one. Gorgeous Charger leads towards the last with Swagger Stick still in the race. Heading now towards the final fence. Gorgeous Charger and James Slater with a slight lead. Mach 10 loses his rider at the fence. Swagger Stick coming back again in second place. Ordered to Listen trying to get there in third. Gorgeous Charger and Swagger Stick. It's awfully close between Gorgeous Charger and Swagger Stick.
Race are official, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the Kinsley Company's Maiden Tiimber race, number 6, Gorgeous Charger, owned by Irvin S. Naylor, trained by William Meister, and ridden to victory by James Slater in the time of 6:37 2/5.
Here we are with winning trainer Billy Meister. Congratulations, Billy.
Thank you very much. nice horse. Getting to the start's the difficult part. Other than that, he relaxes in a race and gives it his all every time. So.
His jumping definitely helped him today.
Oh yeah, I was a little worried when they took the second to last fence out because I saw Swagger Stick coming, and luckily he had enough kick to keep on going.
And probably the last fence down the backside, he flew that, made a decisive move, and that might have been the winning and losing, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, great stuff. Congratulations and good luck with him.
Thank you very much.
They're all in line. And away they go. In the middle of the course, Our Diva. On the inside, Dispute This, and Our Diva vying for the lead. Last Noble right behind those two, racing in third as they race right towards us. This is the first of 2 times through the stretch. Paul Maiden and Our Diva on top. Picantasi in the yellow silks moves up on the outside to take the lead. Picantasi on top, Our Diva in second place, followed by Orbanks in third. Last Noble, Dispute This, the other me, Union Army. Comanche Station, No Mesa with Me, and Final Straw completes the field as they race towards the turn. Keith Austin on top with Picantasi. They're on top by about 2 lengths. Orbanks drops back into third as Our Diva comes back again on the inside to take over second place, about 3/4 of a length behind the leader. Picantasi on top, Our Diva racing in second place, Orbanks in third, Last Noble, Dispute This. Union Army, and it's a good gap back to the other me. Comanche Station, No Mesa with Me, and Final Straw is the trailer. They race down the backside. Picantasi now dropping back into second place as Our Diva takes a slight advantage. Our Diva on top, Picantasi in second place, Orbanks in third. Dispute This on the inside of Last Noble, Union Army. Final Straw making a bit of a move. Comanche Station, No Mesa with Me, and the other me completes the field as they race towards the turn. Our Diva with the lead. Picantasi is about 2.5 lengths back, racing in second place. Alex Thomas and Orbanks. Dispute This is now starting to make a bit of a move up on the outside. Joins those vying for second behind the leader. Our Diva leads as they race into the final 1/4 mile. Union Army in the orange silks on the inside. Dispute This in the yellow silks on the outside. They race into the final 3/16 of a mile. Our Diva trying to hold them off. Dispute This gaining, as is Union Army. Union Army goes to the lead and heads towards the wire with a slight advantage. Union Army and Dispute This is a photo for first. Our Diva is third, and Orbanks raced in 4th place. They're in line. And they're they're off and running. Out in the middle of the course, Raleigh Old Timer is there also. Old Timer speeding up with Dance Faster racing in third place. Colonial Kid has joined the leaders also. Colonial Kid and Old Timer vying for the lead with Raleigh. Hiwassee Jim on the outside racing in about fifth place with the editor between horses. Dance Faster on the inside. They've got one more time to go around. Colonial Kid in the middle of the course with Raleigh right alongside, and Old Timers there also. Dealer Beware, Hiwassee Jim, Dance Faster, the editor. Chester Mite, Torino Luge, Dinaway, Native Mark, and Lions Double completes the field as they race towards the turn. Old Timer on the inside with a slight advantage. Dealer Beware and Alex Thomas speeding up on the inside to take a slight lead. Old Timer and Mark Beecher racing closest to him in second place. It's Dealer Beware on top. Old Timer in second. Raleigh and Suzanne Stettinius now moving up on the outside to take over second with Old Timer alongside. Dance Faster on the extreme outside, followed by Colonial Kid, the editor, Hiwassee Jim. Chester Mite, Dinaway is there also, and Torino Luge with Lions Double completing the field. They race down the backside. Dealer Beware and Alex Thomas with about a two-length advantage. Old Timer now moving closer to him as they race midway down the backside. Those two are dueling on the front end with Colonial Kid right there between horses racing in third place, less than a length off the lead. The editors moved into fourth place with Dance Faster in fifth as they race into and around the turn. Dealer Beware is the one to catch. Old Timer races closest to him with Colonial Kid on the outside racing in third place. They turn for home. They've only got about a quarter of a mile to go. Dealer Beware on top. Old Timer in second place. Colonial Kid in the middle of the course with Dance Faster there also. Dealer Beware is the one to catch as they race into the final 3/16 of a mile. Alex Thomas and Dealer Beware with the lead. Old Timer racing in second place with Dance Faster rallying. Romping home the victory here is Dealer Beware. Old Timer, Dance Faster, and it is a photo for fourth.
We're standing here with Alex, who just won the last race of the day. Congratulations, Alex.
Thank you, sir.
So, a smooth trip?
Yeah, smooth trip. The horse did all the work. I just sat chilly on him, and he just wanted to take the front from the beginning. I tried to hold him back, and we got up front, and he got kind of nice and comfortable, and we just started pulling away, and I kept looking back, thinking we might be moving too fast. And when we came around the lane, I felt the pace picking up, so I kind of got on him a little bit, and he kicked into that sixth gear, and I kept looking back, and the horses were nowhere to be found, so I just rode him to the finish line.
That's the best way.
But it was a good ride and nice horse and great win today.
You handled the ground no problem?
Yeah, handled the ground perfect. Cut the corners nice and sharp and just really nice ride. Great horse.
Congratulations, Alex. Great job.